Welcome to Sport News from the stable of Get Involved for the matter. Today with me, I have an important guest speaker who will enlighten us on some very vital thing about sport news. My name is Remains Uncle, and I have here with me in the studio
Uncle T.
Uncle T. My name is Uncle, but his own name is called Uncle T. Alright, let's talk about sport news. La Liga has ended. What do you have to say to the Madrid fans out there?
I think I will say congratulations to all the Madrid fans out there. It has been a roller coaster season so far.
Wow.
And I think we have to just give it to Madrid.
Ala Madrid.
Yeah,
Ala Madrid. I think though Benzema was not able to get the highest goal scorer in their league, but at least he tried this time to prove people wrong that he is able and capable of scoring goals.
Outside the shadows of Ronaldo.
Yes.
Prove his metals.
Yes, and I think Barca fans are not really happy, but I don't think they have choice now.
I think it's overdue, and we need a new champion in La Liga.
Okay.
We are bored with seeing Barcelona lift the title all the time. And I think it's a new face. Although Madrid has won it previously, and they are the last winners apart from Barca. So I think we need new clubs to win the title in La Liga.
That means La Liga chiefs needs to pump in money to their league so that smaller clubs can also compete. Alright, now let's talk about what is going on in England. Nathaniel Ake, what is happening? Man City are going in for him. Chelsea are also, I don't know what is going on.
Well, the whole issue with Man City this season, they lost their title, and I think they want to strengthen other position that they have marked down as problematic areas in their team. And I think that their defense has been so far
very porous.
And I don't think that any manager who wants to stay there in the long term sees that defense. We want to put more new playing staff into that defense that will take him to the next level. And I think Nathaniel Ake is a fantastic defender. Since he left Chelsea and went to Bournemouth, he has improved leaps and bounds, I think for ideal, I believe that he has really lost his way from when he got Bournemouth promoted into the Premier League. This season, maybe due to the injury that he has,
injury crisis
that Bournemouth has witnessed this season, partly, but I think it would be a great loss if Bournemouth should go down.
Yes, because I think Bournemouth actually competed with big teams in England like Chelsea.
Yes,
they won Chelsea in the first half of the league.
Yeah, they won them 1-0 by this Daniel Gosling.
Yeah,
he scored a beautiful goal against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
For me as a Liverpool fan, I don't want them to relegate because of one of our boy there who is
Solanke and Wilson, but Solanke is no more with Liverpool.
Yeah, it's Wilson I'm talking about.
Okay,
that wonderful free kick taker. Now let's move on to Ronaldo. Ronaldo here, Ronaldo there, Ronaldo here, Ronaldo there. Let's talk about him. Yesterday, he did a wonderful job in Serie A. Let's talk about his life in Man U.
At Man U, when he came from Sporting Lisbon to Manchester United, he came during a period when he had to cover for a legendary player that Man U just let go, and that is David Beckham. And he took on the number 7 jersey, and so far so good. Throughout his stay in England, he did justice to that number, because that number is a big number.
It's a big number.
But I think towards the later part of his stay in Manchester United, he maybe for me, but presumably I believe he had issue with Alex Ferguson, and I think Alex Ferguson is a manager who likes to keep his players in check. He doesn't want the egos of his player to be bigger than the ambition of the club.
Yes,
and I think Ronaldo had to go, and that's why Manchester United had to let Ronaldo go, but not for a small price.
Yeah,
and he went for a world record fee then.
Yes.
But before he left, he won the Ballon d'Or, he won the World Footballer of the Year.
Now let's move on to his life in Real Madrid.
At Real Madrid, he didn't start off with it nicely. He got injured against Marseille. He was out for like 2 months. But after then, it has been breaking one record to the other.
So let me come in with this. I think those Chelsea fans who said, "Oh, Hazard, my regret." So I think you heard now that during the early period of Ronaldo's stay at Madrid, he had injury. So I think injury is one of the cause of Hazard. So continue.
I don't think you should compare Ronaldo and Hazard together.
No, we are not comparing.
I am not trying to compare. I'm just trying to compare the situation together. Now, Ronaldo went to Madrid at a different age. Hazard has gone to Madrid at a different age.
Yes.
And if you are to look at the age, Hazard has gone during the peak years, his peak period in his career. And if he is not performing, I don't think you can have patience with him, because they bought him for so much money, and for so much money you expect so much results.
Okay, so let's move on from there. We are not in for Hazard talk today. Now in La Liga, Ronaldo broke a lot of records once. He won a lot of Ballon d'Or. Now let's move down to Juve, where he is currently. What can you say? He broke several records yesterday.
He even scored he was the fastest player to score 50 goals and 51 as well. And he's the only player that has scored 50 goals in 3 different leagues.
Yes.
Ronaldo is a visitor, or is not alien to breaking records. I think he and Messi has pushed the level of football in the world to another level. They push each other to the brink of success.
Yes.
And I just say congratulations to Ronaldo once again. It's not an easy feat. He scored 50 goals in England, 50 goals in La Liga, and 50 goals in Serie A. 3 top leagues in Europe.
You can imagine. Now let's move on to Arsenal. Arsenal defeated Liverpool in their league. They defeated the defending champion Man City. It was like, wow. As the world seeing the best of Arsenal yet, or must see yet to come.
Nobody saw that coming either way. Nobody would have given Liverpool any chance of losing against Arsenal. Nobody would have given Man City any chance of losing against Arsenal. But I think for Liverpool losing against Arsenal, it is quite imaginable. But losing against Man City is not quite imaginable. Winning against Man City is not quite imaginable, because for me, it is a cup semi-final, FA Cup for that matter, the most precious cup in England, and Man City getting beaten by an Arsenal team that they've not failed to score 3 goals against in the last 4 or 5 meetings. I think that is the biggest upset in the FA Cup.
Up Arsenal, that is Arsenal, and Arteta is saying that they've won nothing yet.
Yes,
so their fans should expect something more.
You should not rest on your laurels.
Yes,
I don't think Arteta will be a man that will want to see beating Liverpool and Man City as an achievement so far so good. But I think that so far so good, Arsenal are on the right track. If you are able to beat the number 1 and number 2 on the football table in England, then I think that is enough confidence for you to take on Chelsea and just go one step further and bring back the FA Cup.
Okay, let's talk about the current reigning champion in England, Liverpool. What can you say about Liverpool?
In football, there are no fairy tales. Let's forget about the Cinderella tales of Leicester. In football, you have to be bold enough to take what belongs to you. Nobody will give it to you on a plate. You have to fight, go out there and take it for yourself. And Liverpool, so far so good, has done that this season. They've given answers to every question that they've been asked of them, and so far so good, they have answered every question, and they've given more than the answer that is needed. And I'm not surprised that they have won the league in a record number of time with 7 matches to spare, and the players deserved it. They deserved it. Let's say they deserved it, and we have to say congratulations to Liverpool fans. 30 years has been a long time that they've won the league.
Long time.
And for winning this league this year, I think the emotions and the joy that will be ringing around Merseyside will be so big. And it's unfortunate that the pandemic this year will not allow the Liverpool fans, the red half of Merseyside, to come out and celebrate a 30-year wait for a new title.
Thank you. Up Liverpool. I'm a Liverpool fan as well, but this is sports. We shouldn't be biased, as we say. Now let's talk about top 4. Let's say Liverpool, Man City, they are already in top 4. But Chelsea, Leicester, and Man U, one will drop.
Yes, definitely. In the past season so far, the climax for the Premier League has always been who takes home the league. But over the past few seasons, the talk has been who gets into the top 4.
Yes.
Who gets into the top 4. And so far so good. This season is not different. It's unfortunate that Chelsea and Leicester, who have been in the top 4 for a long period of time in the league this season, find themselves in this position where they know that one of them might eventually drop out if things don't go according to plan. But I think this season, with the way Manchester United is playing, with the way Chelsea is playing, I'll put my money on Leicester dropping out.
Of the top 4.
Yes.
It will be quite unfortunate if they don't meet up top 4, because they have been in the top position for a very, very long time. But let's say the pandemic didn't really work out well.
Yeah, maybe book up their reading.
Yes, it had a lot on there. Now, looking at Sheffield, I'm afraid Sheffield have lost out of European competition because they lost last night. So Tottenham are on the verge of climbing Wolverhampton, but currently we have Leicester, who have played their 37th match and still hoping to play their last match. But Man U still have let's say 2 games ahead of them. I think
for Leicester, they will be banking on beating Manchester United on the last day of the league, and I think that is their only saving. I think
they should record that match top 4 race.
Yes, I think the TV guys will be putting so much marketing on that match. They will want to publicize that match as a top 4 decider. And for me, Leicester will see beating Manchester United as their top priority. But like I said earlier, considering the form that Manchester United is at the moment, and considering the fact that Manchester United had their echo punctured by Chelsea in the FA Cup, you will see beating Leicester as one of their top priority for this season.
So that is it today. We've come to the end of our sports show. My name still remains Uncle, and I have in the studio
Uncle T, and it's a pleasure and it's an honor to be right here again.
Okay, I hope if we call upon you, definitely answer us.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
One in the front, 2 in the back. Poppin', yeah, I got it like that. Funny poppin', yeah, I got it like that. Shorty dropping, yeah, I got it like that.